Another blue day and another day. And it makes sense, but welcome back to part 2 of Blueprints. Ah. Well, I guess that's why they call it the blue. Anyway, welcome back to part 2 of Blueprints. So, let's get started. So we're on day 3. Yeah, I either want to do this up to 50 minutes or 40 minutes, okay, too. I'm having a blast with this game. I know people. This really won't be to everyone's cup of tea because I know why people would fall off of this game, and there's a reason why people would not like this game. It's the roguelike. People will love the puzzle aspects. I think everyone will love the puzzles, but I think people will be very frustrated or very annoyed because they want to get to the ending. But it's the fact that the roguelike is it's randomly generating the rooms. That's completely fine. That's roguelike. That's all we accepted. But I think people will be mad because they really want to get to the bottom of the mystery, and they had to kind of just repeat the day, relearn everything, try to remember everything. So let's just say, for example, you took a week off from this game. You just took a week or up to 2 weeks. You will instantly forget everything that you experienced in the first time you played it, and then trying to kind of like write down notes of the exact thing you had to remember to progress the game. And just the fact that it's in a loop and then repeating, we're set your progress, you don't get to hold on to anything, not like other roguelikes. Because in Returnal, there are permanent upgrades that you hold on every time you die. You never lose your permanent upgrades. But for Blueprints, they said, nah, bro. Takes all your gold, takes all your gems, take all your keys, and you start from fresh again. Why? Because that's how the developer designed it. So if you want to be a completist and just kind of get it done in one get-go, or have a permanent upgrade of trying to get through the game, nope, the game just kind of says, screw you, you're starting from the beginning, like every freaking time. So I can see the frustration of that, but I accept that challenge. I'm so on board with it. I'm so sold on this. I feel like the story is possibly taking a back seat, but it's enough mystery that it's just intriguing me that I want to get to the bottom of it. I do not mind starting fresh every time, because every time I learn, or every day that I reset, I'm always learning something. The trailer really does not do this game justice. I feel like there's so much intrigue, creativity, innovation for this, that this is a game that really should be talked about. Unfortunately, no one's going to play it, and I understand why. It's the roguelike. It will frustrate you and make you pull out your teeth, not literally. But that's how it is. It will. It's a very fun game. But anyway, let's get back to it. Okay, so what I have learned. The lavatory will be an end-game room. Okay, so the lavatory, that's an in-game room. Chapel will lead to another room. So avoid the guest bedroom, avoid the security, avoid the mail room. If there's without a doubt, it is going to lead to an ending room with no kind of like nothing I can't progress, then stay away from it. Always look for dice, look for gems, look for keys. Keys are just the most insurmountable. By insurmountable, I mean it's the most essential thing you will need to progress the game. You need keys desperately, but you also need gold because everything is essential in this. It's a pretty much a fine-tuned resource. You need everything, but that's what the beauty of it. Is the game going to be kind of like talked about or going to be nominated for Game of the Year of 2025? Time will tell. Expedition 33, without a doubt. Monster Hunter Wilds, without a doubt. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, without a doubt. Doom, The Dark Ages, maybe, but maybe without a doubt. I just don't think the blueprints will be talked about except for new debut game and new indie game. This is their first time. You gotta know that this is their first game. Well, anyway, maybe it's not, but it feels like it. Alright. Okay, so the guest bedroom. Guest bedroom is automatic. It will close me out, but it will get me 10 steps. I mean, that's useful, but Alright, let's do the guest bedroom. I need the extra steps, and I need to explore. And we already know what this is about. Oh, wait. There's a gem in here. Well, okay, I guess that wasn't really a waste of time, when you think about it. Awesome sauce. Well, let's go. So, going through this, let's take a look. Okay, go into the chapel. Will not do it. Spare room is an instant. Oh, right, I had to actually do it. Breaker box. I feel like that's to the 46th room. Back to it. Let's see. The spare room will definitely lead to another room. As we learned, chapel will take one go, which that sucks, but I can really technically go in there, but there's a possibility it could block it. I would say go to the spare room. Because the breaker box, I feel like that's a major foreshadowing to get to the 46th floor. They wouldn't give us a breaker box if it was not going to unlock an area that will get us very close or directly to the 46th freaking floor. I'm calling it. Anyway, spare room. So were they gonna have a baby or something? I don't know what the context of this is. All right, so the den, it will give us one, but it'll block it. I would say go the hallway, because the two items are essential too. But I want to explore and have more rooms toward the end of the hallway, like kind of like on the left side and the far right side, so I can continue up from them. Okay, so the storeroom, that would help. I would say get the coin, because the den is a dead end. I'd rather get like 3 items than 1 item. And definitely not the chapel. Losing 1 coin is not going to help us. Get the magic key of destiny again. Where's the other one? There we go. So, what's the storeroom in this one? Okay, so we got a parlor. a parlor, 2 items, and a bedroom. Wait, the bedroom does lead somewhere, so let's go to the bedroom. Yep. Okay, and then we got the postcard, just like before. I love this whole meticulous detail. It works for me. This is my type of jam. I like something unique and different like this. All right, so the observatory. Okay, so for the observatory. Wait, the package. That's right, the mailroom. All right, back to it. Okay, so there's the mailroom, but we did have something yesterday that we had an order placed. So most likely it has already been delivered. Okay, so the observatory, 1 star for each time you draft it. What's that supposed to mean? That's enticing, but I did have some order placed. Let's do it. Let's do the mailroom, even though it'll lock us in. Package deliver. Ooh, what did I get? A box of chocolate? I want some chocolate! Anyway, if it's not chocolate, then it better be something pretty essential. Oh, 1 brass compass and 2 gems. The package was delivered on November 8th by K. Thompson, 604. So the brass compass is supposed to wait. Is the brass compass going to lead me exactly where the 46th floor is, and then our 46th door, and then I'm going to find this quicker? Come on, don't give me that. Don't give me the option. It's gonna be cool. 2 gems, which is absolutely crazy that you would just give me that. Wait, it's the compass? Okay. Looks like draw floor plans leaning north more frequently. Oh my gosh, that's so essential! Yes! Yes! That's awesome. Okay, so the mailroom, even though it led me to another place, that's completely okay because I learned something. But wait, is the compass a permanent, like a permanent upgrade, or is it just like gonna reset again? Because this game likes to kind of screw with me and then reset everything, and it kind of defeats the freaking purpose. Wait, let's move on. I don't know why. It's just a compass. I mean, it's not like I haven't got a compass since my Legend of Zelda days, but I don't know. It feels well earned in this one too. It just really makes it really, really cool. Okay, so that door led to the bedroom. So I only have one more move, like a chess piece. Oh, okay, so I get the chess piece. You make a move, and you have to really think and strategize, like a chess piece. You have to think like a chess player. I find that very good. Okay, so 1, we don't have that option. There's a den. We're gonna have to do the den. That will lead us somewhere, but the kitchen could lead us somewhere too. I would say the kitchen. We can't really order something with 1 coin. Okay, the commissary could lead somewhere. The corridor could lead somewhere too. I would say yeah, let's go with the corridor. Darn it! You screwed with me! Ah, that's Rod. The corridor always leads me somewhere. Why would you do that? Ah, that's Rod. You hoodwinked me! You hoodwinked me! Ah! That's Rod. And you know I'm not going to be able to keep the compass. I just had it for literally 10 minutes or less. I can't go anywhere else. The storeroom is literally the storeroom. The mailroom, yeah, okay, but do I get to keep the compass or is it gone? So I didn't really get to enjoy it. The guest room was pointless. I'm done. I can't do it anymore. I gotta call it. Son of a freaking blueprints. Ah! That's so wrong. Okay, so 10 rooms again. We only found one item, and it was a compass that we didn't get to use. It's gone. It's freaking gone, and I don't like that. Okay, I can see why some people would fall off. I mean, come on, you made significant progress, and then the game screws with you. The compass is gone. Just already let me know. I already enjoyed having the compass. But then you take it away. You took everything away. This is like grueling. And it's gone. And I'm sad now. That really pisses me off. That so pisses me off. Why would you do that to me? Okay, so the pantry is going to lead somewhere. Not the corridor, because the corridor was a dead end. Potentially. Give me those freaking coins. A banana. Banana. Okay. So the hallway could lead somewhere. But the storeroom could be useful too. Storeroom. Let's just do it. Get those coins. Okay, so now we have 2 more chances. Okay, so the den could be a possibility of leading nowhere. The den could lead nowhere too. Let's go with the spare room like always. It's always guaranteed that we're going to get a room. Could do the hallway, because we have a key. But there's a nook. I would say the nook. Let's try this one. This is going to lead somewhere. Give me that key! Okay, so now I have 2 keys. I can unlock 2 doors. Security... not the utility closets. I think security... Let's do it. Whoa, we got a cutscene. That's a first. Oh my gosh, we actually made progress. We're making progress! Only rich people have security rooms. Doesn't this feel kind of like cheating? I mean, the kid found the security room. Well, obviously we're going to find the 46th floor, because now we have the security room. I'm sorry, the grandpa... Or wait, no. Is his grandpa or uncle? His relative left him the ability for a security room. That's kind of crazy. Yes, I know it's you, kid. Thank you. Well, obviously that's where I am. Probably should memorize this, because this seems very important. Okay, so if you use all the inventory currently in the house. Welcome to Mount Holly Security. Press enter. Alright, inventory, 0 fruit, 0 gems, 0 keys. Main menu, keycard system. Wait, there's a keycard system. Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked with an electronic keycard. The keycard is currently operational. Keycard system settings. I'm gonna set the security level. Okay, security level determines the amount of keycards, security doors that will be deployed to your estate. You should expect to see 1 security doors with low setting. I'm gonna keep the security level low for this exact purpose. Offline mode is locked. Change offline mode. This mode determines the default setting the security doors will be set to if the power is lost. A general safety rule. Offline mode should be set to... Okay, wait. Should be set to unlock if any staff will be working. Okay, unlock. Burn setting. Alright, this should actually... Security mode. Lock into the network. A terminal password that I don't freaking know! Okay, so we're gonna definitely discover the security password. Obviously, there's no way we're not gonna find this out. Okay, what's this all about? Huh? Wait, it's some code. Red, okay, blue memos are true. Red memos are lies. Okay, this is something to remember. This is something really important. Like, this is something I probably should write down or really think about in terms of the video. They wouldn't just tell me this if, okay, blue memos are true, red memos are lie. Okay, the cogs in my head is turning. That's really important. Yeah, this is the type of game I will come back to because I really want to solve. So, but wait, this door will lead us to somewhere else. Okay. What's this say? Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and the access levers are no longer required to grant entry. That must be the 46th floor, because we keep seeing it. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate wall will be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Well, that's why I made it low. There's a tie. Staff notice. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all the live-out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically, as your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call. It is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at the security room, where the punch clock used to be, and then the lavatory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed as always to our house manager, Miss Baggage. Cabbage. Oh, they erased the terminal password. I can't even see it. Why did they scribble that out? Darn it! That really sucks. That terminal password would have unlocked the security and then made this much easier for me. Yeah, I learned a lot from this. So as soon as we figure out the terminal password, but I think the code's here. I think there's something with this pattern. Maybe it's the terminal password. Okay, I don't know what the room is. That is. I don't know what that one is. Seems like an observatory, maybe? Okay, we're definitely going here. Okay, so the laundry room, that's just a total... I would say go with the dark room, because the parlor will definitely not... I don't think it leads us anywhere. What's the dark room do again? Not see the floor plans while drafting in this room. Yeah, you're not going to do jump scare. This is kind of kid friendly. You're not see floor plans. Wait, you can't see it? Oh my gosh, you really can't. Wait, then I don't know where I'm going. Oh, so you really don't want to pick the dark room. Oh my gosh, yeah. Okay, so that's the billiard room. I've never been there. Where'd I go in there? There's a puzzle for some reason. Oh, okay, so there's definitely a puzzle here. Where's the puzzle? What is supposed to be the context of this? And then 14, I imagine? 2, 14. And then 2 again. Wait. 2, 3. 2 again. 14? I don't understand the context of this. Maybe if I play the game a little longer, I'll understand. It's definitely a puzzle game. Well, I mean, that's the whole point. Is there something in here? We can't use the club. So, I'm gonna have to Google this. I don't understand that puzzle. Alright, well, that's why I have this key for this exact purpose. Alright, we can finally go to the observatory. I would say we can't use it because we don't have a gem. Hallway time. Of course, that's blocked. Yeah, nice try. Okay, up. There's a bedroom. Parlor, I think that's also like a room we can't go into. Alright, to the bedroom. And need a key, of freaking course we do. Nope. Can't go into the dark room, or we can, but it's just a risk. Corridor could lead us nowhere. I say go to the den. Smart move to go to the den. Alright, what's in this door? Okay, the drawing room. But we need a key. The kitchen could have something. I would say go with the kitchen because we don't really need a key. Okay, so we have 5 coins. We can actually get something now. For every red room in your house. For the tomato soup. Let's go with the bananas. Got some extra step from banana. Freaking course. Okay, so now go into the dark room. And I think there's one more corridor that we can go into. Because we just got into the security room. Dark room. Okay, so we need a gem. Where's this lead? What the heck is this area? The furnace! You're most likely to draw red rooms. But this is a dead end! Are you freaking serious? Oh, freaking course this is a dead end. You know, that's really the real accomplishment. Getting to the security room is freaking amazing. Okay, going past there. Going to the corridor. I think we only have one move left. Okay, so we can make it count. Okay, so we have no gems. The guest bedroom. That means we have to do the parlor. And that could absolutely not... Okay. There's a puzzle. Right! Okay, so it's... This is a black box. No. The black box is not empty. This is a black box. Okay, so that's lying. That's lying, obviously, so it's this one. But we don't have a key. Wait, no. Wind up doll. Duh. Okay, so there's a puzzle within a puzzle for puzzle rooms. This is not a black box. This is not a black box. This is obviously the right answer. Yes! Called it! Wait, I think there was a gem, but there was something with a key. Alright, let's go in here. Lose half your steps if we do that. Less likely to find items lying around in your house. If we go to the mage chamber... I say let's go to the maid's chamber. We'll lose half our steps if we go to the weight room. Maid's chamber it is. Okay, there's gotta be a door. Called it. Okay, staff notice. The day we all dreaded has arrived. It is dealing with the unprecedented sadness that we informed you of the death of our benefactor and employer master, the Baron of Mount Holly, H.S. Herbert Sinclair. Any staff who have an interest in attending service may contact Miss Babbage for details. And following the instruction left by the Baron himself, effective immediately, all work at Mount Holly is suspended. All living staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November 6th. And I got mail 2 days after that, which is interesting. All for his nephew. Crazy. So the maid's chamber, huh? That's interesting. Really interesting. Huh. Okay, so the gymnasium, whenever you enter, you'll lose 2 steps. Okay. Whenever we enter the chapel. Okay. Nursery, definitely. I'm going into the gymnasium, but the nursery could have a room, but it doesn't look like it. I'm just not seeing it. Gymnasium, and also, looking for the diagram, there are 2 rooms. You can actually see a door, but it can also be a fake out. Take the risk with the gymnasium because there's a potential of basketball. There is a basketball here. Can I pick up the basketball and shoot? Nope. I guess that would be wish fulfillment, but you're not going to let me have it. Yeah, at least I'm making progress. Okay, so there's a bunk room and a corridor. I'm gonna go with the bunk room. Let's just take the risk with bunk room and counts as 2 bedrooms. Interesting. The heck? Is that a console? It looks like a pawn console. Well, how about this? Look at this. This is some cool stuff. Okay, some drums. Looks like a note. Today's a good day because Simon is at camp and he's not as much fun as my friends. I will not have to share my toys, and I will not have to share my room, and I will not have to share my snacks. Having a younger brother is not as much fun as they told me it would be, but today will be a good day because he's at camp. That's all cool. Get them gems. Doesn't look like there's anything else here. Doesn't look like any puzzles. So, Simon's younger brother most likely is dead because it looks like a bunk bed. Guess he didn't really like Simon that much. Breakthrough! Anyway. Rank 2. The lavatory, observatory. Okay, observatory because there's a possibility that there could be something. A plus star. I don't know what that's supposed to accomplish. Huh. Welcome to the observatory. Can't jump up and all that. Must be some puzzle here. Not really sure what to do with this. Oh. Can't jump up. Once again, the observatory is a dead end. And that is literally all of my... Okay, the fixed stars. Just gonna rush through this. 3 steps. 1 key. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Hold on. Let's just kind of use this for that. North Star, 1 go. The slice, 3 steps. Southern Cross, 1 gem. Okay, Dimus Miners plus 1 gem. Southern Cross. Rooms with rooms with 4 doors are more common. Apples are extra delicious today. If we point the telescope to specific stars, we get buffs. It makes total sense. Dead end rooms are more common today. Okay, we really don't want to play on Drexus the Dead. Sale, everything's 50% off. Bloom of the Sky. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. This was actually essential, but this was the last room. And we had to end it like that. Because I used all of my turns. Like a freaking chess piece. Gonna have to call it another day. There was no other rooms. I had no keys. No other paths to take. I was stuck. The most significant rooms was the observatory and the security room. I was not expecting the security room to be this epic. But I found 8 rooms. The main room, the dark room, the furnace, for some reason, and yeah. So, save and quit. 37 minutes? I think this was a huge accomplishment. Okay, Blueprints, I would highly recommend this if you're into roguelites and puzzle games. If you're into either genres, or like a combination, or something different, I would recommend the Blueprints. You could definitely leave that big like, comment, or subscribe. This is the type of game that if you are really an advocate fan, or avid fan, I meant to say, of roguelike and puzzle game, this is going to be your cup of jam. I like this. This is outside the box. It's a great deconstruction of roguelike and puzzle games blended together. I wouldn't say it's a deconstruction. I think it's a perfect blend of it, and you are never bored. You're never bored. You're just intrigued, and you want to see what happens next. It has a very interesting central mystery with really interesting blend of roguelike and puzzle. If you can ignore the fact that you're going to have to start the day with no inventories and you're not making any permanent upgrades, it will frustrate you. But I would actually highly recommend this. This is such a breath of fresh air for both genres. So, like I said, leave that big comment. I was trying to say that big like, comment, or subscribe. And I will see you in the next clip.